The ice caves in Iceland are some of the most beautiful naturally occurring phenomenon, but getting to these ice caves can be tricky and time consuming. So having taken 2 flights, a train and a bus, I am now so close to seeing these wonders for myself. So join me in the second part of this adventure as we land in Hofn and take a car journey to the ice caves. Okay, so we've got the hire car now, and now I think it's about an hour drive to the ice glacier where we're doing the ice caves. Really looking forward to this. The views around here are just epic. I mean, absolutely amazing views. And I'm happy as well because the car is a Dacia Duster, a car which I actually really quite like, because it's great value for money and it is a fantastic car. I'm just checking round about it to make sure everything's fine, just checking it. That's what you should do when you get hire cars, just walk around and check it. But we're all good. Let's get on our way to the ice lagoon. Leaving Hofn Airport, we have a 1-hour journey to the ice caves through some of Iceland's ever beautiful landscape. The ice caves that we are heading to today are formed by a glacier that originates from the Vatnajökull Ice Cap, Europe's first or second largest ice cap, depending on who you ask. The other being in Russia, with some debate over whether it is in Europe or Asia, being in the northern portion of the Cerveni Island. The reason I am doing this trip today is because a lot of people believe that the ice caps will soon no longer be, due to the retreat of the glacier, with maybe only 1 or 2 seasons left.
There it is! We're almost there! There it is! There's the car park! Arriving! Wow, there's a lot of cars. Popular place.
You arrive at your destination after 300 meters.
So here we are at the ice lagoon. Wow, it is absolutely amazing. That was worth it, that flight and that drive. Look at these views. Okay, we now need to go find where our tour is departing from. So I'm gonna go do that. It's meant to be in the car park somewhere, but I'm not sure if it's the northern car park or the southern car park. So I need to do a bit of exploring and find it. Okay, as it turns out, we've got about an hour. I thought it was about half an hour, but we've actually got an hour until the ice cave tour. So, you know me, it's coffee time. Right, so I've got my coffee and I sort of went for a hot dog as well, because it appears to be hot dog stands and things all over the place here. The lobster roll place doesn't appear to be open yet, so maybe get that on the way back. So here's hoping. But yeah, just gonna wait with my coffee. Yeah. Oh, yes. Didn't have coffee in the plane. It's good to have coffee now. Oh, needed. I had one at breakfast, but this is like the second of the day, which just isn't enough. I'm usually a 2 coffee a morning kind of person, and that's even before I leave the house. But yeah, gonna get this and this demolished, and then we'll get on the ice cave tour. Right, we have a bit of time, and the weather's getting better, so I'm just gonna go for a walk down the lagoon a bit, up the hill as well, see if I can get a better view. This place is just absolutely amazing. Look at the ice. There's actually seals down there. Don't know if you can see them. I'm sort of pointing at them there. This place is just unbelievably good. I'm gonna need to put my hood back up. The wind's kicking up again. There we go. Hood's up. I've wanted to come to this place for years, and for one reason or another I just haven't been able to. And just over there is the ice caves that I've been wanting to go to. Oh, please, please be good. Nothing worse than meeting your heroes and it be a letdown. I've seen so many videos of these ice caves, I've seen so many photos of them, and they just look magical, like absolutely magical. That's why I really want to do them today. There are a lot of seals just chilling around the ice. I suppose a pretty safe place for them, I imagine. Don't know how warm it is though, I suppose they're used to it. They got thick hides, or coats, or both. I don't really know. It's like this path goes all the way up to the glacier. No one down there, okay. Alright, bit rocky here, but that's alright. At least it's not snowy. It's like, it's not too cold, it's like, obviously the wind off of the glacier itself is ice cold, but the wind itself, the temperature itself is about 4 degrees, so not too cold. I imagine the wind chill factor is like -5 or something like that. It is properly cold when the wind comes from that direction. It's like opening the fridge door, the wind over from over that way. Okay, yeah, I can see where we're going. Okay, I'm probably going to head back to the car park now. I need to change over these, need to put new SD cards in, and the tour starts in half an hour, so 10 minutes to get back, and then yeah, let's go on the tour and see the ice caves. I am so looking forward to seeing the ice caves. 2016 I originally planned to do the ice caves, but because of one reason or the other just couldn't do it, out of reach. But now doing the ice caves, yes! I'm so happy, so happy doing the ice caves.
Soon enough, it was time to catch a ride over to the glacier, the Vatnajökull. So of course we can see the ice caves. Sorry to my Icelandic friends if I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Okay, that's us now at the base of the glacier. Well, in the car park, and now we have to go to the base of the glacier. So once we do that, we'll hopefully see the ice cave in all of its glory. So happy I'm doing this. As you can see, all the other tours are, morning tours are just finishing just now. This place is like a moonscape. See where the glacier used to be. Wow, it's very windy at the moment. See ice formations already. Okay, so we're actually on the glacier now. I know it doesn't look it, but we are. And just a little bit of a hike left to get to the caves, because the caves melt and reform every year with the seasons. So, got to make our way to this year's ice cave. Right, so we're just entering the cave now. but it looks like we've got to go one by one because there's melting ice with rocks above it, so just to make sure that rocks don't fall on anyone, which we really don't want. Okay, and we're through. Just get a bit deeper. Wow. This place is absolutely epic.
However, it wasn't until we were deep in the cavern and the torch lights were turned off that we really saw the ice caves in all their beauty.
Oh my goodness. That was absolutely incredible. It's just absolutely amazing. I've been on glaciers before, but this is Europe's biggest one, which makes it all the more special. So we can just see here a hole that the ice has cut out, and I mean it is massive. They said this should take about 10 years to do for the water. That's unbelievable. Oh, so that was the ice cave tour. What do you think of that? Back at the Jeep now, just getting ready to shoot off back to the car park. That was pretty amazing. I think that was absolutely amazing. But anyway, let's shoot off back to the car park now.
Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. It's about 3 times slower.
Just as I was about to leave the car park and head back to the hotel in Hofn, we were treated to several more seals arriving into the lagoon. But soon it was time to leave the seals and bid farewell to this amazing place and head to our hotel.
So anyway guys, what did you make of that? I thought it was fantastic. I am super happy right now. I could not be more happy. Anyway guys, what did you make of that? I thought that was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely amazing. So happy I've done it. So happy. Anyway, let's go drive back to Hofn and yeah, get to the hotel, and I'll give you a rundown of what I think then. Because this has been a pretty epic journey. I mean, we've been on 2 planes, a bus, a train. You didn't see the train, but I took the train to Edinburgh Airport. A tram. Yeah. Epic journey to come do this. Love it. Absolutely love it. But anyway, let's go do our drive.
As I get checked into the hotel, if you are liking this video, then please consider becoming a Patreon. The link is in the description, and anything you give goes into making videos like this one.
Hello. Goodbye. Could I check in, please?
In this building, third floor, up the stairs.
Yep.
Yeah. No elevator, but if you
Okay.
need any help with the bags, you can just let us know. Yeah?
Just got my rucksack.
Okay, that's good.
Travel light, it's
yeah,
fine.
that's amazing, right? Then breakfast, as I mentioned, is included from 7 till 10.
Okay.
Upstairs, there's a huge
Upstairs.
breakfast area.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The Wi-Fi is open, no
Okay.
password. Check out 11.
Yeah.
And yeah, the restaurant is open till 10 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you very much. Cheers. Right, so what can I say about the ice caves and the journey we did to get here? Would I, on a regular basis, do this trip? No. No, I wouldn't, on a regular basis, just would not do this trip. This trip was purely to do one of my top bucket list items, which, yeah, it was an amazing experience. Bittersweet, because I know from what the guides and everyone has been telling me that the ice caves were better at one point, but they are still just absolutely beautiful from what we saw. Absolutely just drop dead gorgeous. So what's going to happen with the ice cave is they're going to lose that ice cave in this year, the year after, and then they will have to wait and see whether they get another ice cave at some point. After that, they won't be able to do the tours unless, because from the geologists that are there, they think that the rivers under the glacier are going to split into smaller rivers, in which case it won't form a cavern big enough for people to walk through. So that will be a shame if that happens, if they lose the ice tunnels, the ice caves. But anyway, what about the journey? And that's what I was coming on here to talk to you about. What about the journey to get from Edinburgh, or in my case, Aberdeen, because I did take the train all the way down that morning that we got the flight. I didn't film that though, because I was way too tired, hadn't woken up yet. But what about the journey? The EasyJet flight, absolutely amazing, can't fault EasyJet. In case you're all wondering why I have coffee, it's because I'm going to do some editing on the laptop for this week's video while I'm in my hotel room, because I got a few hours, and then got a few hours tomorrow as well before we get on the flight back to Reykjavik. And what about the flight from Reykjavik itself? The flight from Reykjavik itself was absolutely amazing. Eagle Air, it was so good to fly on Eagle Air's Jetstream 31. Very unique, and I love that. You know me, I love the unique stuff, to go and do the unique stuff. Because on the channel now, we have now flown every single Icelandic airline, which I just think is the coolest thing ever. To have flown an entire country's entire roster of airlines that are currently operating, that's just ace. I think that's pretty good. But yeah, more videos coming. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know it's been completely different from the videos we normally do. It has just been a journey of a video. So yes, thank you guys for helping me make this possible. But anyway guys, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. And if you did like this video, please consider checking out this video here. And as always people, thank you again. And we'll see you all in the next one.